Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lia Ayu Ashary. I'm from Economic Education Class B, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. I'm one of the 6 semester students who has done practical field work at the Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia in the Biro of Finance and State Goods, more precisely in the Division of Utilization and Elimination. Here, I will explain my activities during the fieldwork practice that was carried out on January 11 to February 19, 2021. I carry out this activity from Monday to Friday with working hours starting from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. However, in the third week, the work from home schedule was implemented for all employees, including myself as a practical field student. The work from home schedule is enforced by reducing the number of employees coming in every day so that each employee is given a maximum schedule of 3 times a week to enter the office. As for what I will explain on this occasion, namely reducing, the number one is profile of the Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia. Number two, vision and mission of the Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia. Number three, history of the Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia. Number four, the organization structure of the Financial Bureau and PMN. Number five, field of work. And number six, obstacle faced and how to overcome. The number one, here the explanation. Profile of the Ministry of Republic of Indonesia. The Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia, or abbreviated as Kementerian RI, is the state ministry within the government of Indonesia in charge of agriculture affairs. The Ministry of Agriculture is led by a Minister of Agriculture who is currently held by Mr. Syahrul Yassin Limpo since 23 October 2019 until now, where the profile of the agency is as follows. Name of agency: Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia. Address in Street Harsono RM number 3 Ragunan Pasar Minggu South Jakarta. Number phone 02178041116 or 021780611 and website is http://www.pertanian.go.id. And then vision and mission of the Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia. The Indonesian Ministry of Agriculture has a vision and mission that become benchmark of principle in carrying out its status. The mission is the realization of food sovereignty and welfare of farmers. The meaning of the mission of the Indonesian Ministry of Agriculture is that food sovereignty is the right of the state and nation which independently determines food policies that guarantee the right to food for the people and which will give the community the right to determine a food system that is in accordance with the potential of local resource. Farmers' welfare is decent living condition for farmers and their families as the main actor in agriculture business actor, which are obtained from activities in the land and the business they do. And the mission are: number one, realizing food and nutrition security. Number two, increase the added value competitiveness of agricultural commodities, save farmer welfare. Number three, creating a transparent, accountable, professional, and high integrity Ministry of Agriculture. The meaning of its mission of the Indonesian Ministry of Agriculture is: the one, carry out development in order to increase the availability, affordability, and utilization of food to fulfill food consumption and community nutrition. Number two, encouraging agricultural commodities to have competitive advance and better value from production, storage, processing, and distribution. Number three, improve farmer welfare by protection and empowering farmers. Number four, improve the organizational governance of the Ministry of Agriculture in realizing an organization that is transparent, accountable, professional, and with high integrity in providing service to the community. History of the Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia. During the Dutch occupation period on January 1, 1905, a department which was in charge of agriculture was established. The first director of the Department of Agriculture is Dr. Melchior Trade. During the Dutch colonial period, agricultural affairs were handled by the Department van Landbouw, Nijverheid and Handel, and the Department van Economische Zaken. Meanwhile, during the Japanese occupation, Gusei Konbu Sanghyo played a role since 19 August 1945. The agricultural sector was under the Ministry of Prosperity, which was the first cabinet of the Republic of Indonesia after independence, with Insinyur R.P. Surahman Cokro Adi Surjo as the first Ministry of Prosperity. Because the situation in Indonesia at the time was still chaotic by the arrival of the Dutch army, the Ministry of Prosperity established a branch in Magelang which was led by R.M. Rekso Hadi Purwojo. In July 1947, the office was moved to Borobudur, then moved to Yogyakarta, with the Presidential Regulation number 47/2009 concerning the establishment and organization of state ministry. The Ministry of Agriculture has changed to become the Ministry of Agriculture. Before being it by Syahrul Yassin Limpo, who was the Minister of Agriculture, is Andi Amran Sulaiman. Under the leadership of Andi Amran, the face of Indonesian agriculture continues to show its fangs to the world. This is advanced by the increasing export of Indonesia agricultural products to various countries amid a sluggish world economy. In addition, at the national level, the Ministry of Agriculture was awarded the 2018 Public Information Update Award in the Ministry category, awarded by the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia. Until now, the Ministry of Agriculture continues to strive to improve the quality of service to the public. After Andi Arman Sulaiman's leadership ended, the Minister of Agriculture of the Republic of Indonesia was replaced by Syahrul Yassin Limpo, who was served since 23 October 2019 until now. And then the organizational structure of the state-owned goods and finance bureau. A good company or ministry is one that has an organizational structure in the process of implementing law. The organizational structure is used to serve as a guideline for employees in carrying out their duties according to their respective passion and field. The following is the organizational structure of the State Bureau of Finance and Property, but before that, the name of this was the Financial and Equipment Bureau. Then January 2021, it was officially changed to the State-Owned and Financial Bureau. And then file of work. The number one is create a tax order. Official travel letter is made for employees or female employees who want to go on an official trip to a place for the sake of the office. The steps that must be taken are to write down the letter number, employee name and rank class, purpose of official travel, date of official implementation on and purpose of official trip. Then after that, it is handed over to the head of the Bureau of Approval to make an official travel warrant. An official travel order is made during an official trip or after an official trip and is made as evidence if he has made an official trip. Official travel warrant is divided into two, namely SPBD front and SPBD back. SPBD front is an official travel warrant located at the front, while SPBD back is an official travel order located behind the SPBD front. The format of the SPBD is the same as the making of an SPT. However, the difference in SPBD is made for each employee or individual, which letter in the attachment will be given a stamp from the destination during the official trip as evidence that he has made an official trip at the place. 3. Calculate receipts. After the employee goes on an official trip, the practitioner calculates the total cost of the official trip that has been completed. The first step is to enter the detail of travel costs, which consists of transport, hotel, food allowance, pocket money, and contribution money. Then the receipt is handed over to the head of the subdivision to be signed by the treasurer with the aim of seeking out the funds for the service undertaken. 4. Input assessment warrant into the computer. Data input is carried out as a document in the form of a file which will be used for year-end report. As for what is entered, namely the name of the employees and class, purpose of official travel, like of business trip, and purpose of official travel. 5. Receipt BMN elimination letter. The letter of abolition of state property is a letter for application to abolish the use of state property based on the decree of the Minister of Agriculture submitted to a number Directorate General of the Ministry of Agriculture. And then contrast facts. 1. Difficulty in the distinguishing SPT and SPBD. The first obstacle faced by the practitioner is the difficulty is distinguishing SPT from SPBD. This happened because this is the first time the practitioner is making SPT and SPPD. To that, they always turn back and from to make between SPT or SPPD. 2. Lack of communication. One of the obstacles that practitioner experience is a lack of communication. The practitioner has no experience in the world of work, and the density of employees' activities cause a lack of communication or direction to provide work-related information to the practitioner. 3. Difficult to adjust to the employee environment. In the first week, the practitioner found it difficult to socialize with the employees because the employees' business and busy activity made it difficult for practitioners to adapt to one another. The last is lack of facilities and infrastructure. The obstacle faced by the practitioner next is feeling the lack of available facilities and infrastructure. Every day, the practitioner has to bring a laptop from home to be able to do any work in the office. This is because there is no laptop or computer provided by the office. And then how to overcome obstacles. 1. Seek advice and guidance to guidance. To be able to distinguish SPT and SPPD, the practitioner always asks the supervisor in every letter that is ordered and asks me to double check the work that I have made. 2. Build communication well. To create good cooperation result, the practitioner tried to build communication with employees to be able to interact, especially discuss work. 3. Trying to socialize to adjust to the work environment. To be able to adjust to the work environment, practice socializing with employees as often as possible so that good relationship can be established so that they are comfortable doing work. And last, bring and use personal facilities. To be able to complete our work with existing constraints, namely the lack of facilities or infrastructure, the practitioner take the initiative to bring and use their own facilities such as bringing a laptop from. And the following is a presentation from me. If there is an error or deficiency, I apologize and sorry. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.